All right, so in 2025, is it worth it to be doing live ops during a artificial intelligence era? Yes, yes. Um, we are living in an era where machines are basically now replacing most jobs that humans once performed. Hope that made sense, right? A lot of these jobs are either, well, a lot of them are mainly white collar jobs, right? White collar meaning administration, something in technology, such as software engineering or development, data entry, bookkeeping, even jobs such as a cashier at McDonald's or Walmart, Burger King, Taco Bell. Machines are now replacing humans. I mean, the last time I've been to a Taco Bell, I do recall them having a kiosk where someone had to basically place their order on a machine and also check out using that same machine. That machine replaced a human, right? That was someone's job at some point. But anyway, kind of off topic. Is Liveops next, right? Could we see customer service representative jobs also being replaced by machines? The answer is yes. It's already happening. It's not like it's not happening. I seen jobs where me going to a clinic, right? About a few months ago, I went to a clinic, and I do recall a time where you were able to, you would walk into this establishment, go see the front desk person, right? The receptionist. And this person would sign you in before seeing the doctor or the nurse, right? They'll ask you for your license, maybe get some more information from you. And then they sign you in, then you wait to be called next, and then you go see the doctor. The last time I've been to a clinic, instead of a person, it was a machine, a kiosk. Yes. I went to the machine, put in my license, put all my information in there, confirm my appointment. The whole point is the machine signed me in, not the human being. So customer service is not too far away. I do recall, certain companies are using machines to perform the job of a customer representative, right? Excuse me. So this is already happening, right? These jobs are already being replaced by machines. So my thing is, Liveops is no different because they use agents, human beings, to sell things and use representatives for support, obviously customer support or customer care, whatever it is. A broken item, something's lost in mail, or maybe the customer's calling to place an order. Different situations, but I do see Liveops replacing most human labor with machines at some point. Absolutely. Right? So what does that mean for you if you're looking to join Liveops, or if you're currently working with Liveops? Notice how I said with and not for, because you're working with them as an independent contractor and not working for them as a W-2 employee. Big difference, obviously. So if you're looking to work with them, or maybe you are currently working with them, should you be in fear of your job? Should you be concerned? Should you be aware? Should you be worried? The answer is yes. Excuse me. I think the answer is yes. I think you should be aware. I think maybe not use the word fear, but be aware. I'd much rather say that than be scared, right? Being aware of what's going on in today's world, in a very AI world, or automation, or machine learning, or robots. I mean, not I could say that too. Kind of off topic, but my wife and I bought 2 robots, right? And they basically clean the entire house. 1 mops, 1 broom, basically. Amazing. Save us a lot of time. I haven't mopped in I don't know how long. The machine does all the work. Amazing. I mean, it has sensors and it knows the whole house floor plans. Amazing. So this is the future. Automation. Artificial intelligence. This is the future. This is the future. And you best believe the technology will only keep getting better and better and better and better. So I don't want to use the word fear. I don't want to scare people. I'm not using this video or the intent is not to, promote fear mongering. Not at all. I don't want you to be scared, just aware that this is taking place, and accept it or not, but artificial intelligence has replaced thousands. I'm talking thousands of software developers and engineers. Now, these jobs are so difficult, right? Coding is so hard. I've done it before. It's not easy. I've done front end coding, right? I was more of a front end developer. So your typical HTML, CSS type coder. I'm using these things to build things, right? Or I'm using those languages to build things. JavaScript, not easy. Connecting the API to the back end and then the front end, it's hard to deploy something. Docker, it's not easy. It's fun, but not easy. But my point is, if a job like that requires so much training and continuous learning, some people went to a 4-year college and got a master's degree in computer science just to land a job as a software engineer and or developer. Very difficult job. Not easy. And to see that job, most likely junior and mid-level software engineers have been replaced by machines, that says a whole lot in terms of Liveops is not too far away, because that job to me is a lot easier than software engineering any day, right? Customer service is way easier than development. It just is. So I can see those jobs, those jobs are going to be given to a machine at some point. See, it makes sense for companies to go this route of implementing machines to handle their workload or to produce, right? It makes sense to use machines to do repetitive work or jobs or job duties. And when I say repetitive, I'm talking about coding like a software engineer, or I'd much rather say a junior entry-level software engineer. Very repetitive work, debugging, or just building, or just fixing something, which is debugging, right? And very basic coding, right? Repetitive, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, or being used around that. Repetitive, it really is. And that job is given to a machine. ChatGPT can handle that type of workload. ChatGPT, DeepSeek, Gemini can perform as a junior and mid-level software developer. Absolutely. It can write code, if not better than human beings. Okay, let me say that one more time. ChatGPT, which is AI, DeepSeek, Gemini, Copilot, these things can now perform, if not better than a junior and mid-level software engineer and or developer. We are here. It can do it. And you better believe the technology is going to keep getting better. It will mature and it will just advance each day. Each day, at some point, it will replace a senior engineer. We're going this route. And there's multiple reasons why this is happening. One of the top reasons why this is happening too, why companies are implementing more AI, is because it's less money, right? It cut costs and time. It does. Employees are very expensive, or to hire humans as, help for labor, I'll say, if that makes any sense, to hire someone or to use someone as a contractor, it costs money. It costs a lot of money to hire help. Now, I know this because my wife and I have a small business. We have employees. We have about almost 10 people that works for us. We have employees, right? And I cannot express to you how expensive it is to hire help. And these are not basically their annual income is very low compared to a software engineer, right? Engineers are asking for 70 to 80 to maybe 6 figures per year, right? Half that price is what some of our employees are asking for, and that's a lot of money. So you just can't imagine hiring a software engineer as a W-2 employee. It's a lot of money, plus insurance and other benefits. It's not cheap. But my whole point is, companies, the most expensive expense in a company is the employee. That's why I see a lot of job cuts and layoffs. The first thing has to go that costs us the most money, which is the employee. It's not the utility bills. It's not the products that are being purchased. It's the employee. They're the most expensive expense in a company. That's why it's the first to go. You cost too much money. So knowing that the employee is the most expensive expense in a company, companies love to save money, cut costs and time. So by cutting the employee, I'm saving money, I'm making more money because I'm not wasting all my money on that. I can now hire a machine to handle that workload. And that costs way less than half the price of hiring human labor. Hope I'm making sense. My whole point is this. If you're looking to work in Liveops, I would focus, right? If I were you, if you're looking to work with Liveops, or if you work with them currently, right? I would start focusing on how to build multiple streams of income and or just build different operations that can help you earn revenue while working with Liveops, right? Hope I'm making sense. I would not rely on Liveops as your only source of income. Knowing this information now, that at some point I do see Liveops implementing machines to replace humans. I'm not saying it's going to happen this year, next year, but this is the world that we're living in. AI agents will become a real thing. AI is a real thing. Companies have already they're already taking advantage of this tool, this technology, AI. I cannot see Liveops not doing the same thing. I just can't. I can't see it, right? If Liveops competitors are using AI, they have to also use AI as well, because their competitor will outsell Liveops, or they will just basically profit more than Liveops by using AI. So Liveops will just have to also adopt the idea so they can also profit as well. By not participating or adapting, you will get left behind as a company. You have to adapt this modern technology and tool, and that is AI right now. The old tool is the human being. The old tool is the human being. The new tools are machines, AI. So I hope I'm making sense, right? I hope I'm making sense. But yeah, I would start taking this serious and start having this mindset of building your own operations to earn revenue and not depend on not just Liveops, but any one stream of income. It could be your career, your full-time job. Maybe you have a small business that's doing well. If it's your only source of income, I would not just, let that be your only way of earning, and let that be the only source that's funding your lifestyle. Multiple streams to me is a safer route. If something fails, you have 5 other or 3 other that are making money continuously. So that makes sense to me. Hope this makes sense to this video. If not, I do apologize for wasting your time. But yeah, my name is Ario D Juice. I also help people get into tech through IT. If you have any interest in that, let me know. I'll leave more information down below in the video. If you have interest in working in IT, you can find that information on my website called juicytech.com. My name is Ario D Juice. I post on LinkedIn, IG, and TikTok daily. If you feel to reach out to me on those platforms, feel free to do that. I have no problem conversing with you on those platforms. But till then, thanks for watching this video. Like I said before, until next time, peace out. Thanks for watching.